That's a look from earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home floor. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. DeJounte Murray is out there with Wall. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's DeRozan. And for the Nets, Anthony out there with Durant. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Sharp in at the 5, roaming the paint. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year as we were in the Eastern Conference. Those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
And here is Durant. In the loss to the Knicks the other night, definitely not himself. Simmons looking around. Ball's knocked loose. On the wing, James, defended by Durant. Wall, no luck. And here are the Nets. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. There's the screen. Inside. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to KD. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 5. Back to Durant. And here's Anthony for 3. Traps in the tray.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. James and LeBron throws it down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Here's Simmons. After the basket by Los Angeles. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
And he can't hit the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
High, arcing shot.
Boy, it's no secret that LeBron James is an outstanding passer. Boy, I love his vision in the pick and roll.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Durant kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Anthony. In the corner, Simmons with it. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Lakers. Wall passes to LeBron. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The pass to Sharp. Shoot from the right block. It's tipped. DeRozan against Caldwell Pope. From deep LeBron. The shot that time, not on target. And Brooklyn will come the other way. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Now here's LeBron. He had 34 points in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for LeBron.
Caldwell Pope against Wall. Caldwell Pope kicks to Simmons. To the middle. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, Jordy. Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
First free throw is good. Man, is it easy to remain in awe of the greatness of LeBron James. Clark, this is a guy that just doesn't seem to age. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really one of the remarkable runs in the history of sports in my mind, quite honestly, Kevin, on and off the floor. We know he spends a lot of time and money to keep his body in peak shape. He yet is still not showing any real signs of slowing down. We know Father Time is undefeated, but I tell you what, LeBron is giving it a run for its money.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Caldwell Pope against Murray. The kick out to Wall, and stolen by Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And Simmons is extremely versatile and effective two-way player, guys, who can hurt you on both ends.
Caldwell Pope against Murray. Outside DeRozan. And he's on the money with his first shot today.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Bobbed up there for KD. It's stolen by DeRozan. Murray with it. 23 points for him the last game against Philadelphia.
And it was a huge night for him at the other end as well. How about the steals? And he was just a big headache the entire game.
Here's Simmons following the score by DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
LeBron dishes to DeRozan. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
KD's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And DeRozan kicks to LeBron. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Anthony, no one around. And no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Ware's checked in, and it's Rose in for Carmelo Anthony.
You know, Ben Simmons, so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
Coffee passes to Isaac. And he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And Isaac, really a big-time player on the interior. When he's near the basket, he's looking to score the ball.
And the rejection by Zubac. Isaac finds Caruso. On the wing, Isaac. He's guarded by Russell. Zubac in the post. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Back to Rose. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
With his bounce and body control, easy to see why Rose is aggressive there.
Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to LeVert. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
And, you know, Isaac is a high percentage shooter, takes good shots and makes a good percentage of them. And he's very skilled at getting position to throw it down on you.
Count it. Good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now, here's Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome. And outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
Here's Caruso. Passes to Coffee. Lets the 3 fly. And Simmons with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Caruso with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons and stolen by Russell. In transition, here come the Nets. Russell's running. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Now LeVert. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's Isaac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Gotta like the aggressiveness there inside from Isaac. Not afraid to mix it up and go into the defender.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And, you know, another thing has been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Now, here is Russell. Last time out, he had 14 points. 1:36 left to play in the first. LeVert against Rose. Stolen away. Right wing. Here's Ware. Levert defending. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at the Lakers earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
And when I look at the Lakers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Trying to end the drought, and it's Zubac weighing it in. Zubac has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Caruso against Russell. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Pass to Claxton. Caldwell Pope outside. The pass to Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Russell. He kicks it to Ware. Shoots over Caruso. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Nets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
That free throw missing.
At the line, 2 times.
And the second free throw, good. Los Angeles has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out, looking cold from outside. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Levert.
Boy, because he's got such great confidence in his ball handling skills, he's fearless attacking the rim.
It's stolen. Here's Coffey. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. D'Angelo Russell out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Durant, and it's Ware in at the 5, down low. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Durant. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. It's blocked. To the left wing. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range. Wall's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. The Nets shooting well, 50% from the floor. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21, and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Murray scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
And Los Angeles with some changes. LeBron comes in for Jonathan Isaac, and it's LeVert in for DeJounte Murray. Outside Rose. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Rose has got his second basket.
Just a beautiful read by the former Buckeye Russell. So gifted at making those decisions.
Wall dishes to LeBron. And it's Russell with the rebound. Mark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
The Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in, 18 feet out. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
Free throw good, James. Sharps checked in for Brooklyn. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Kevin Durant. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Anthony. 26 points for him last game against New York.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Now, here is Russell after Ben Simmons' miss. We're on the clock. Here's Sharp. And he can't bank that one in. Lakers leading by 3. Got a piece of it. LeBron outside. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
Well, just relish and cherish what you're watching tonight, folks. LeBron James going off. We are witnessing greatness.
Now here's Anthony. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Sharp. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Ball passes to James. With the shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 14 points for LeBron.
You get open, and Wall will find you. He's got one of the best assist averages in NBA history.
And here's Anthony for 3. That one misses. Lakers leading by 4. Right side, DeRozan. Anthony with the block. Now, here is Russell. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. 3-pointer. Carmelo Anthony, and that's good. Anthony's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And 2 more 3-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand on it.
And James throws it down.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
It's the Nets now. It's a 3-point game. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
And no team has been better at scoring on second chance opportunities. Just relentless at attacking. I love how their bigs play in the paint.
You talked about their best in the league three-point percentage, and it has as much to do with their system, Greg, as their shooters. They know how to get guys open on the perimeter. Now here's LeBron. 16 points for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And stolen by James. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Now here's Anthony. 9 points in the game so far. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on John Wall.
I tell you what, when Simmons is taking it strong to the rack, he's looking for the contact and the foul. I love his aggressiveness.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
DeRozan for 3. The offensive rebound. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now, here is Russell. It's stolen by DeRozan. Moment here now for an injury report. And now Hall of Famer David Aldridge has an update for us on DeJounte Murray. David, what's the news there?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, That's really a helpless feeling.
Wall attacking. LeVert with a wide open look. No good on the three. Nets trail by 4. Shakes him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for LeBron James. For Brooklyn, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And he's good on the second. Here's Caruso. No points in the game yet for him. Kicks it to LeBron. From deep three-point range. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, this is Simmons at his most explosive, and we are seeing the vast array of his skills on display here tonight.
Here's Coffey. 9 points last game. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Russell. Lays it up and banks it in. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Now here's James. Tight defense on him. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Russell passes to Simmons. Shot from 12. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons showing you a little bully ball right there. Man, with all-out effort, rewarded with some second-chance points, too.
Now here's James. 19 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Zubac. Pass to Coffey. Back to Zubac. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Simmons inside. Defended by Caruso. Pass. Get good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Caruso. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And here is Los Angeles now. After the basket by Brooklyn. LeVert kicks to LeBron. There's the triple. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeBron's got 22 points.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Timeout called the Nets. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
is for Brooklyn. Ware's checked in, and Durant subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. And the Lakers also making a change. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for LeBron. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Here's the pass to KD. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
That one is off. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Here's Coffey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Zubac's no good. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Poke loose. Caruso with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Caruso, no good. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent in finding his teammates.
1:16 left to play here in the half. Yep, that one goes in there. And it's a 3-point Nets lead.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
From deep. Coffey can't get it to go. The Nets shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Rose kicks to KD. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, that in-between game of Durant is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
Levert the pass to Isaac. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to the wing. Pass to Rose. Back to KD. Lets it fly. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Coffey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Durant with the steal. With 1 on the clock. The shot, no good. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Nets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. KD, you're running and gunning out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details. And we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we playing together. Everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that. So we got to continue to do that.
KD, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Straight up, Kenny. Not good enough on the defensive end. They're giving up too many easy shots.
To me, it's just simple. It's a simple fix. Play with effort. Shaq, you understand what I'm saying, right? Play with effort. It's not rocket science.
All right, guys, now let's take a look at the possible dunk contest participants. All these guys, high flyers.
This is shaping up to be a special year for the dunk contest. Circus acrobats on the list, creativity as well. I can't wait.
In this event, you have to think outside the box to impress the judges. You have to think about your landing, your post-game dunk antics. A lot of different things go into a great dunker.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. They've got LeBron James. He's out there with DeRozan, and it's Wall in at the point guard. Now here's Wall, a baseline J, snatched away. Durant against DeRozan. Durant kicks to Anthony. Passes it to Sharp, launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. DeRozan's got his fourth rebound in this one. To the wing on the left. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Simmons, a screen on James. KD passes to Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, you've got great confidence as a coaching staff when the ball's in Durant's hands, and you can see why. He knows how to make good decisions out there, just like that.
Now, here's Wall. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Offensive rebound. On the wing, DeRozan. Lakers passing it around. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. The shot is good off the backboard. He's got 12.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
And it's Simmons penetrating.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
The Nets have gone 9 of 13 from the line. And the first one at the line is good. Karis LeVert's checked in for Amir Coffey. He doesn't get the second one. Lakers trail by 7. Here's James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Anthony.
Such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line. The free throw drops for James. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Brooklyn leading by 6. Caldwell Pope left side. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's LeBron. The kick out to Wall. Back to LeBron. That one, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Inside, here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And that's leadership right there. Anthony wanting to work the rock over to an open teammate.
Wall dishes to James, and Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's DeRozan. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
You know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Now here's Durant. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Simmons can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 6, and Wall kicks to DeRozan. To the inside, and James throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Timeout called, the Nets. Russell, he's checked in for the Nets. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for DeJounte Murray.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Russell finds Durant. Anthony with the screen on LeBron. It's deflected. DeRozan on the wing. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
Excellent decision that time by DeRozan. No wasted time at all, and no reason to. I mean, when you're as good as he is from mid-range, let it happen.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
And it's DeRozan missing. Nets leading by 4. Anthony, the pass to Durant. Got a piece of it. James against Russell. LeBron is doubled. DeRozan surveying the D to the middle. And James with the basket on the assist from DeRozan. 27 points for LeBron.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Sharp. Back to Durant. With the clock winding down, and then Durant with the jam.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
James sets the screen for DeRozan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. DeRozan's got 6 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Russell passes to KD. Lets it go with a 3. That doesn't go either for KD.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Stolen by Durant. He dishes it to Simmons. Back to Durant from about 16. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
LeVert kicks to DeRozan. There's a screen for the tie, and it's all evened up. He's got 8.
You know, the athleticism is obvious when you look at DeRozan's game, but he also has tremendous strength, and wasn't much the defender could do there.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Everyone, I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn making some changes. Ware's checked in, and Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. Zubac is checked in for the Lakers. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Karis LeVert. And the pass to Russell. Back to Rose. Pass to Claxton. James against KD. 5 to shoot. Isaac passes to LeBron. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's 29 points for LeBron. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot total, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Here's KD following the basket by LeBron James. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Ware. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
His third personal foul.
While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. The Lakers, number 1.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
And the free throw stats there, 6 of 8 shooting, so 75% so far.
One time for the line.
Nets trail by 3. And here's Rose. He has 7. Pass to Durant. The dish to Ware. Outside Rose. 5 on the clock. There's a good screen. Down low. And the rejection by Zubac. James outside. For the 3. And they get it back. Here's Zubac, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in the close game.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Inside, here's Ware, and yes, it's good. Ware's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Zubac, a screen on Durant. Back to LeBron. Over in the corner, Isaac. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Durant. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Nets. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Here's Ware. He's got 5. Claxton the pass to Ware. And stolen by James. And it's Wall in the corner. LeBron outside. Zubac with the screen for LeBron. Pass to Zubac. And there it is for him. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Rose against DeRozan. Here's Russell, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
So, free throws for Russell. Something we should be saying often for the next decade or more.
It's his first trip to the line.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And he makes the first.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
And so Russell hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And the Lakers call time here.
We got teachers for everybody. Fans, get out of your seat. Come on, stand and make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets team.
Wall dishes to James. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by James.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Here's Ware, the shake. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 5 assists in the game.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Isaac passes to Zubac. Now here's LeBron. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does.
Well, I tell you what, DeRozan really packs a punch now. He's an explosive athlete with really good strength. I mean, he's got great size for a backcourt dominant scorer.
1:05 left in the third quarter. DeRozan against Rose. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Yep, that one goes. Ware's got 8 here in the quarter. 54 seconds left to play in the third. LeBron against Caldwell Pope. Zubac, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Rose, and the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Zubac. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Caldwell Pope passes to Claxton.
You know, you look at Isaac, and the first thing you notice, guys, is his length. This guy is really long, and that helps him on the defensive end.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's LeBron after the basket by Brooklyn. And he uses the glass on the layup. James has got 36.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Russell with it. For the tie, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Lakers ahead, up 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Lakers leading by 3. Anthony is out there with Sharp. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And it's Ware in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the Nets 5. Isaac misses. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Now the pass to Sharp. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Covered by Wall. A wide open look here for DeRozan. Off target with his 3. And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. To the inside. Here's Sharp. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. DeRozan on the wing. Covered by Anthony. Over in the corner, Isaac. Off target from 3-point range. Nets trail by 3. Outside, Simmons. Sharp, the pass to Carmelo. Here's Ware. Sinks that one from the post. Ware's got 10 points here in the second half.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness. Oh! Yes, sir. Come on. Bring it.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Where? Good.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player. It's Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Outside, Wall. Zubats a screen on Simmons. Wall, it's deflected. Now Simmons. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Lays it up off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Caldwell Pope outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the New York Knicks. Then on Thursday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Simmons' shot is good.
And for a 6'10 player like Simmons to be handling the ball like that, come on, that's criminal.
Wall against Simmons. Wall dishes to DeRozan. The Lakers moving the ball around. Zubats a screen on Anthony. Isaac kicks to Zubats. The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Ware. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And the Nets making a change here. Durant's checked in. LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. Lakers leading by 3. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. To the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 20.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Anthony. Clock at 6. Outside, Simmons. Three-pointer on the way. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Driving in. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Nets trail by 8. This is it to Sharp. This is to Carmelo. To the left side wing. To halt the run. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And finished off by LeBron.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by the Lakers. Anthony finds Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 5. They set the screen. Durant, the pass to Caldwell Pope. They get it again. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And DeRozan throws it down.
And how about that instant response. Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket.
I think the stakes just got raised a little bit.
Here's KD after the basket by Los Angeles. And the shot goes in.
Well, his game offensively is fully developed. Durant has no holes in his offensive game. Comfortable from any place on the floor.
Simmons against Wall. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn on defense. Outside DeRozan. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to KD. Simmons sets a screen for Durant. Over LeBron. That one wide left.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. LeBron's got 43 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Anthony. And there's the pass to Sharp. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Ben Simmons. James against KD. DeRozan a screen on Durant. James pass to DeRozan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kevin Durant. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
He hits the second from the line.
Boy, the elevated playmaking from DeRozan has been a revelation of late. An all-around threat who still feels underappreciated by many, and I think that drives him quite a bit.
Now here's Durant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line, KD. At the line, 2 times.
The first free throw is good.
Here in the second half, they have definitely made free throw making look easy.
So he gets them both.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
Now here's Wall. And they double up James. And Wall kicks to DeRozan. Back to Wall. KD against James. Shoots over KD. The 17-footer goes down. James has got 45 points.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Here's Sharp, and he banks in the lane.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Now here's James. And they double up LeBron. Outside DeRozan. DeRozan a screen on Caldwell Pope. James the pass to Isaac. Offline with his 3.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now here's Durant. He feeds it to Anthony. The rebound by the Lakers. Now here's James. Going inside, and the dunk by LeBron.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Russell against Isaac. Russell passes to Sharp. Kicks it to Durant. Good D by LeBron.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And they double up James. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. LeBron outside. Driving the lane and finished off by LeBron.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
And during that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear Steve Nash talking to his team. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here is Russell, following the shot by Kevin Durant. And it's Sharp missing. Caldwell-Pope against James. To the paint. They double him with Russell. The kick out to LeBron. The tray. And it's sent back by KD. Back to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. That one doesn't go. The Nets go the other way with it. Durant, the pass to Sharp. Outside Russell. 1:21 left here in the fourth quarter. Fires from deep. Here's Sharp. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on DeRozan.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And out the line, shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Sharp. Zubac is checked in for the Lakers. Second free throw, no good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy and relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. A pretty comfortable win for them in this one. Great effort pays off
for Los Angeles.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
James outside. From past the arc. Off the mark. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
You know, I heard it all from, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the fashion that he plays? And then defensively, he's not very good defensively. But you can't single me out. It will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as the offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.